Hi everyone, my name is Eric Scherter and I'm the product manager for the editor group, and I'm very excited to share with you what we have in store for the 15.0 milestone. As usual, I'll link to our planning issue in the video description so you can click through and see our milestone board, everything we have planned for the release, but I'll highlight a few of the key themes for you today. If you haven't heard already, we are in the early stages of a multi-milestone effort to completely revamp the web IDE. So that's what I want to focus on first. We have an opportunity to move away from the current architecture of the web IDE, which is the underlying editor is Monaco, an open source code editor, and replace that with a entirely client-side browser-based instance of VS Code. So in doing so, we're going to get some performance improvements, stability, and UX improvements, as well as set ourselves up for future enhancements that are going to really mature the web editing experience. So in 15.0, we're focused on getting that initial package published and behind a feature flag, as well as creating a custom commit flow and Git modules for interacting with the file system. More on that in the coming milestones, and I can't wait to show off what we have in store there. Moving on to the content editor currently in the wiki, but this is our WYSIWYG Markdown editor. We've been working on a very large multi-milestone effort to preserve unchanged Markdown. And this allows us to track changes across the document as it goes round trip from Markdown to HTML back to Markdown. And we're continuing to work on that. But we also have a few usability improvements, UX improvements on the docket for 15.0 to kind of clean up some of the interactions in the editor. The first one is moving some of the more or less frequently used features in the toolbar into an overflow button to kind of free up some space. We're getting so much functionality that we can't fit it all on the screen at once. We're going to introduce the ability to control click or right click and bring up contextual menu options for editing images that have been inserted into the content editor. So being able to swap the image or delete that, as well as a similar custom UI for editing link descriptions and titles independently of the toolbar. We're going to introduce a small improvement to how you select different node types, dragging across multiple types of nodes like heading, list, image, paragraph, and how you interact with that, as well as a quick action for copying code from code blocks to your clipboard so that you can paste them into your editor. On the wiki side, we are continuing our effort to migrate away from Golem, the framework that we were using for the wiki, to completely native Gitly RPCs. And on pages, we're focused on FIPS compliance and security issues. So we'll continue to focus on that for 15.0. That's about all I have for today. Hope to see you back next month. Thanks.